got a couple of those to do. Assuming everybody that has some new cases in the courtroom, I'll go over your rights. These are things I'm sure you've heard before from watching any kind of crime show. It's called the Miranda warnings. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, what you're saying is on the record. It can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one. You have a right to bail and to make the state of Ohio prove any charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. If you enter guilty or no contest, you're waiving those rights. You should not waive your rights lightly. If you don't understand or confused about what you should do or want a lawyer or a trial, you should enter a not guilty plea when you're asked for a plea. Call first case.
State of Ohio versus Ladonna Snider. Case number CRB 25-820.
Okay, ma'am, you're Ladonna Snider.
Yes.
You've been handed a copy of the long form charge. It's a failure to confine a dog charge. It's a minor misdemeanor. So the good news on that is there's no jail time. The maximum penalty is a $150 fine. It's alleged that this happened December 20th, 2025 in Union Township, where you did not confine the animal as required by law. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
So contrary to what I said before, I can't appoint a lawyer for this because it's not a jailable offense. You can only get a court-appointed lawyer if you're facing jail time, which you aren't. How do you wish to plead to the charge?
No contest.
No contest means you're not fighting the charge, you're agreeing to be found guilty without a trial and without you having a lawyer. If I, if I believe that the state has enough evidence to convict you. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mr. Hill, do you have anything other than the affidavit?
I do, Your Honor.
Okay. You want to give me a report then?
Yes, Your Honor. This is, I'm not sure which officer it is, Deputy Pennington. On December 20th, 2025, I was dispatched to 128 Township Road 1363 in reference to a dog running at large. The caller, identified as Melanie Butt, advised that this was the same dog that we have dealt with on multiple occasions belonging to the residents at 66 Private Drive 170, County Road 123, Chesapeake. Melanie advised dispatch that the neighbor's dog had dug under the fence and entered her backyard. While en route to the call, we received a second call regarding the same incident from the other party, identified as Caleb Lovely. Caleb advised that he went to retrieve the mother's dog at Melanie's request, and she began yelling at him to get off of her property, stating that he was trespassing and brandished a long black gun. Myself and Corporal Mullins arrived on scene first at Mr. Lovely's residence, where he advised us of the situation. Caleb stated that Melanie drove down to their residence and asked if they could come retrieve their dog as it was running loose in her yard. After Melanie returned to her residence, Caleb walked up to her property to attempt to catch the dog. While Caleb was standing in Melanie's driveway, she came outside with a black shotgun and began yelling at him to get off of her property, stating that he was trespassing. Caleb then returned to his residence and contacted his mother. Caleb's mother, Ladonna, spoke with us and took ownership of the dog that had been running loose. Ladonna was cited into court for failure to confine a dog. Caleb advised that he wished to file charges against Melanie for aggravated menacing due to her yelling at him while holding a shotgun. Melanie Butt was cited into Lawrence County Municipal Court under citation 8720. Ladonna Lovely was cited into Lawrence County, well, I think that should be Ladonna Snider. Cited into Lawrence County Municipal Court under citation 8719.
Okay, Ms. Snider, do you have anything you want to say about this?
Well, it has been an ongoing, I have a fenced-in backyard. The dog was actually out front with my son. Miss Butt has 20 or 30 cats running loose. It's been an ongoing issue. And the dog, they come in my yard, they're running all over the neighborhood. And she chased, the dog got off my porch and chased the cat to her house. Miss Butt put my dog in her house and in her backyard, and then come over to my house to get my son to go get the dog. When he went to get the dog, you know, she pulled a gun on him, told him to get off her property. So I wasn't home when this happened.
Okay. So I'm a little unclear how the dog got on her property then.
She was out front with my son, and one of the cats came in the yard, or a cat, I don't know. It happens all the time, and she took off running after the cat, according to my son.
Okay. What's the state's position on this?
Well, what happened with, if it's true, what happened with Ms. Butt, I mean, it kind of overshadows this situation. I would imagine that Ms. Snider would like to have her part of this resolved today, but if I had my druthers, I'd ask the court to just reserve a finding until we figure out what all happened. But that might mean Ms. Snider having to come back to court again.
Well, my son's 21, so, you know, I don't know. I would like to get the dog at large resolved today if I can.
We just ask for court costs then, Your Honor.
Okay. Can't be debt, no fine, or order you to pay the court costs. I'll just say this, I mean, I don't know what the circumstances are with your neighbor, and that can be a bad situation if there's.
It has been,
not
yes.
good feelings with a neighbor. Under Ohio law, you do have an obligation to keep your animal on your
Contained.
property, and whether it's a leash or a fence or whatever is necessary. There's no privilege for your animal to go on other people's property. They have a right to keep their property free of your animal, but under the circumstances, it doesn't sound like it was intentional. So I'll just order you to pay the court costs and no fine. So see the clerk to the right to pay your court costs.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Melanie Butt, case number CRB 25819.
And ma'am, you're Melanie Butt.
Yes.
But it's alleged that at Union Township on December 20th, 2025, you knowingly caused Caleb Lovewood to believe you would cause serious physical harm to his person or property. That charge is aggravated menacing. It's a first-degree misdemeanor, and it does carry a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail and $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, I do.
And I previously explained the rights that defendants have here in open court. I think you were here then. Did you understand your rights?
Yes.
Any questions about that before we
No.
take a plea from you? What plea would you like to enter?
No, not guilty.
Do you want to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes.
Are you working?
No.
You have no income?
I'm on disability.
Okay. I'll appoint Mr. Stratton to represent you.
I'm scared into. That's what they try to do.
I'm probably going to set this on a Friday. Is that, you can be here on Fridays?
It depends on the date. I have a lot of doctor's appointments and treatments that I undergo, but depending on what that is and what the date is, they may or may not be able to be moved around.
Okay, either the 9th or the 16th, those are both Fridays in January.
In January?
You want to look at your calendar?
Yeah. Okay, I have an appointment on the 9th. The 16th is open.
Let's make it January the 16th. That'll be your next hearing, January the 16th. At 10 o'clock. Do we have a card for Mr. Stratton?
I get it.
I got it.
Okay. Not guilty plea is entered.
And we're going to ask for protection too, Your Honor, but they're neighbors, so
Okay. I'm going to let you sign a signature bond of $1,000. What that means is you're just signing a piece of paper that says, I promise to come to court as I'm ordered to, or I'll pay $1,000 penalty if I don't show up, so you don't have to post the money. That I will order, and it's just the main thing is I don't want to see anybody get hurt or there be any allegations of something else happening. So
The data is
even
on.
though your neighbors, minimize contact. You don't need to go around Mr. Lovely or contact him, or here's the other thing I have to say these days. Don't post anything about him on social media. I want things to calm down, not to heat up, okay? Come back on the 16th, get in touch with Mr. Stratton. Do you have any questions, ma'am?
No, I don't.
Does she need fingerprinted, Your Honor?
She will have, she is supposed to go to the jail and get fingerprinted, so Mr. Cooper will give you a form to take to jail to get fingerprinted.
Yes, ma'am, you just send these to I'll give you a copy.
State of Ohio versus Selena James of the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRB 25-822.
Ma'am, are you Selena James? Ma'am, are you Selena James?
Yes, sir.
Ms. James, I'm Judge Capper. This is your arraignment. You are appearing in the court today by teleconference, and your image is being recorded, what you say, and the image of you saying it is all being taken down and is made a record. So you have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. But if you do say something, it's being recorded. It could be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, to make the state of Ohio prove the charges filed against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yes, I would like to say that a lawyer.
Okay, well, let me go over the charge with you, and then I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for you since you want a lawyer. The state's alleging that at Fayette Township on December 22nd, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Amy Pack. The charge against you is assault. It's a first-degree misdemeanor. It carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, yes, I do.
Okay. Since you want a lawyer, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for you. Do you want a lawyer appointed to represent you, or do you want?
Yes, I'll take the appointed lawyer.
Are you working?
I'm sorry.
Do you work? Do you have any income coming in?
No, not right now. I've got all the little ones me, but my husband Joey works at my first.
Okay. So your husband is employed full-time?
No, actually, he's not. He don't help at all. I've been dating for diapers and everything. He just ignored me.
You don't live together? Your husband does not live with you?
No. He stays at his mother's house all the time, and our girls, 2, 4, and 6, resides with me in Milton at my mom's house.
I'll appoint Roger Smith to represent you. And he's an attorney in Huntington. Do you have a phone number you want me to give him where he can reach you?
I can give you, can he have like papers delivered to his mother's house? How's that work?
Yeah, your lawyer needs to talk to you. How can he get in touch with you, ma'am?
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm really sick and it's hard for me to hear, so I apologize. You can call my phone, it's 304-963-2399.
Okay. All right, I'm going to set your case for January the 9th.
Your Honor, there's maybe some facts that the court needs to know.
Okay.
This happened at OVP in South Point, and the alleged assault was on an employee there. So I don't know whether,
I'm sorry.
Ms.
Did she translate for me, because I really can't hear what I'm saying.
I don't know whether Ms. James is a resident there at OVP, or whether she was an outpatient. It appeared that she was a patient of some sort, or a client.
Oh, okay, I heard that. It's OVP in South Point, Ohio, and yes, I'm attending those, and I'm there for it is a 30-day program, and I think this is like my 4th or 5th day for,
Are they willing to take her back?
yes, no. I went there because I didn't have a place to live. They kicked me out over there at 744 Shaw Street in Bartlesville, him and his mother. Actually, Joseph James is his name, and his mother's name is Rosa Bush. And the address is 104A Samuels Avenue, Bartlesville, West Virginia, 25504. And because I didn't do something both of them wanted, Joey told me to get all my SHIT and get my F and stuff, and told his mom that if she didn't make me leave, then he was leaving. So I had nowhere to go, so I went to Rachel's first in Huntington. That's for domestic battery and physical and mental abuse. I was accepted there. Now I'm trying to go through 28-day, 30-day detox. The best place they say is over here is at OVP. So I'm at Rachel's now, just trying to move my way up to get there to start. Because like I said, I'm very intelligent. I know how to work to get stuff done if I need to. But what I need is a home living right now, and then some structure. And I also need help with things like glasses. I'll have him. And
I think maybe we need to change this to December 29th.
I believe so, Your Honor.
I'm going to change your next hearing is going to be December 29th, which is coming Monday. I'll still keep Mr. Smith. Hopefully he's available that day. If not, we may have to change that too. Probably need a bond.
Yes, sir.
I'll set bond to $1,500 cash or surety. I'll notify Mr. Smith, and hopefully he can be here. There sounds like there may be some other motions that need to be filed for evaluation.
Yes.
He is here. Okay, good. All right, ma'am, your attorney will see you this upcoming Monday. Will be your first hearing in court, December 29th at 10 o'clock.
Your Honor, on the docket, it showed he was on for sentencing, so he may not actually be here.
Okay, well, I'll text him, and if he's not, then maybe it's on somebody else. You can deal with it on Friday. Okay, man, that's all.
Schedule 5 versus Stephanie Stevenson at the Lawrence County Jail, case number CRA 25821.
Ma'am, are you Stephanie Stevenson?
Yes,
Can you hear me, Ms. Stevenson?
yes,
I'm Judge Capper. I'm at the Lawrence County Municipal Court in Chesapeake. Your hearing today is being conducted obviously by teleconference, and your image is in the courtroom today being recorded, and what you say is all being recorded. You don't have to say anything, but what you do say is on the record, so if you admit something about your case, the state could use it against you. You have a right to have an attorney. You have a right to have an attorney appointed if you can't afford one, to have bail, to make the state of Ohio approve the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
yeah, I think I hear you.
Okay. You're charged with tampering with evidence. The state's filed a charge saying you tampered with evidence. That's a third-degree felony. It's alleged this happened on December 23rd in Fayette Township, that you knowingly tried to alter, destroy, conceal, remove prepare something, or its availability as evidence in a case. So that's a felony of the third degree. It carries a maximum penalty of 5 years in jail and a $10,000 fine, so it's a pretty serious charge. Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
No.
Do you have any income at all?
I mean, I'm a payee of my adult, I have an 18-year-old that has autism and epilepsy.
That's the only money you have
I
coming
take
in?
care of him.
That's the only money you have coming in?
Yeah, right now it is.
Okay. What's the state's position on bond for Ms. Stevenson?
Your Honor, the state's not opposed to an OR bond. I think it would be probably a good idea if Ms. Stevenson would be assessed for some treatment.
For substance?
For substance, I mean, the allegations, she hid a meth pipe,
Oh, okay. In a vehicle?
yes.
Do you still live in Wayne, ma'am?
Yeah, I live in Ladette on Route 75.
Okay. Do you have a medical card?
A medical card?
Yeah, how do you pay for medical services?
Oh, I have a medical card.
West Virginia?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I would recommend that you, before you come back to court, get an assessment and start some treatment. That would help your case quite a bit. Methamphetamine is very dangerous. It's also everywhere in our communities around here.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you that I was sober. I don't know why. That wasn't even my fault. I mean, I could pass a drug test. It's stupid.
Okay.
I'm stupid.
Who did it belong to?
Do what I mean?
Who did it belong to then?
The gentleman that was driving, and I just panicked. They got me out of the car, and it was just stupid on my part. It was a first date. Isn't that dumb?
You gotta screen these people better.
Right.
Your Honor, if she would agree to do a drug screen today, then maybe we can resolve it when she comes back.
Ma'am, if you do a drug screen, the state might be willing to dismiss this. Will you do a drug screen to show that you are clean?
Do what?
Can you do a drug screen today, urine screen, to show that you are clean? 'Cause
Yeah.
they may dismiss it then.
I mean, marijuana might show up, but,
Okay, go do a urine screen, and then we'll come back after we get the results.
okay. What do I do these guys?
Okay, we'll be in recess then until we get the screen results back.